A lot of the times people say we don't really need to talk much about community cohesion because we're living in an age of social media, so every single individual is forever connected online. People are spending hours and hours a day. Research was done just a few years ago which said that the average teenager spends 9 hours a day on social media. And if you let that sink in for a minute, that is a lot of time to spend on on our phones and tablets and stuff. So people sort of say to me that we don't really need to care about community cohesion. Are people already connected and talking? But I think the sad reality is it's a very paradoxical situation because the more we're connected in the media world or on the internet, in the digital world, the less we're connecting in the real world. And I sort of travel up and down the country and I use trains quite a lot. And it sort of always strikes me how people can sit for hours on a train journey, and people can sort of wait for a train, and everyone has their earphones plugged in and they're always tapping away at their screens. And I've seen so many times when people have spent the whole train journey just on their phone, tapping away, not talking to the person next to them. And I think we might feel that we're very, very connected in the digital world, but in the real world, I think there's not many real life interactions or conversations that are taking place, and that really needs to change. And that's why I think cohesion on the physical level of interaction between communities is something that is really, really vital. I mean, another piece of research that was done by Cancer Research UK just in 28, just this year, they were saying that 44% of 18 to 24-year-olds felt that they were only comfortable to talk to someone through social media. And the same age group were saying that there were the same age group, it was found, were 20 times less likely to talk to their neighbor. So I think in the age of social media, we've become more reclusive and more comfortable talking to people on our phones and talking through people through apps. And I think also on social media, you can choose who you want to talk to. If someone's irritating you, you can block them. You can talk to whoever you want. You can ignore whoever you want as well. But in the real world, those interactions are lacking between communities, and that's a real concern, especially for the foundation and for me as the director, to think about how we can create innovative spaces where people can interact with each other. And one more thing, I think historically, the greatest things we've learned from others has always been through interacting and travel. Um, for example, if you look at the Canterbury Tales, it's about a group of pilgrims who share stories and learn whilst they're going to that holy place. And also, when I was at the Darul Uloom, we studied a book called Maqamat, and there was a central character there, Abu Zaid Saruji, who would travel around and he would learn from talking to other people, and he would engage with others. So in engaging through different types of activity and travel is very, very important, but I feel that's been lost because of the age of social media that we're in, where people can comfortably spend the full day, earphones plugged in, on their screen. And that's why I think in the age of social media, community cohesion is even a greater priority.